Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer.
Julia Hartley,
the Purple Ranger. And this is the second part of two videos that we're doing on Fittleworth. We went to Lower Fittleworth in our other video and looked at the old 16th century bridges across the River Rother in West Sussex, and then into Lower Fittleworth where we looked at the Swan and some of the beautiful buildings. We've moved a little bit north now and we're in the churchyard of St Mary's. I'm sure it's St Mary's. If it's not, I'll bung it on the screen. And we're going to take a walk from here up into, I think it's Heswood Woods or Hesworth Woods. Anyway, we'll find out as we go. So, feeling fit?
I think so.
Good. Let's go. I'm going to come on this side of you and let's walk up here because there's a number of things that have already attracted our attention.
There are quite a few lovely little views around here.
Yeah.
Little.
we do like our views, as you probably know.
Love those four windows.
This is amazing looking church, very different to a number of the churches that we've looked at here. If I just come around this side so we get a good view, you've got the bell tower there with shingle tiles on the roof, but those lovely little four clear story windows, I think they're called, in the tiled roof. And then there's a south porch that we're coming up to just beside another amazing yew.
It's a beautiful yew, it's a hollow yew as well.
And we noticed that on some of the graves, have a look at this, they're beautifully not only carved out the name, but
painted in, aren't they?
Painted in, yeah. And there's a number of those. Here is the porch. We're just going to pop into the porch because there's something we spotted on the way down. I'll let you go in front because there's this stone on the south porch. Have a look at that. It's looks like it's a crusade cross. I'm not sure whether it was a marker stone or a gravestone of some knight, or even a Knights Templar, who knows. But it's just lying in the porch. It's quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a lovely door into the south.
Very beautiful.
It's always lovely when that happens live.
Nice genteel little tinkle, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh, count those, it might be midday. Whilst that's ringing though, there is this amazing yew tree to have a look at.
The gloves coming off.
And as we came down to get into our start position, we did notice it was hollow.
Get a look in there, look.
You stand in there, Julia, to give us an idea of the size.
The main trunk would have been up here once.
It's
got these bits coming down.
It is a beauty.
Infilling.
Have a look up. Let's take a little look round whilst we're here, going under these boughs. It's got quite an amazing girth. So again, an ancient tree. There's so many of these tucked away that you don't really know about in graveyards and churchyards. Now, I'm going to see if I can manage to get Julia to extract herself and carry on with our walk. You all right, Julia?
Yeah.
You coming?
So lovely.
So I'm going to carry on round to the front of the church.
Don't want to leave that one.
The clock here, it says this in lieu of Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee. But now, have a look at this behind me. Here we go. Look at this, you've got the north porch, which is clearly the main entrance. We're just going to move over here a little bit. Come down here so you can see a bit better. It's stunning. We'll have to come back and do a proper investigation of that. However, we're going to leave the churchyard now, Julia.
I'd love to see what those windows look like from the inside.
Yes. Assuming you can get up there.
Well, no, but you can see them from down on the floor, I should imagine.
Oh, I see what you mean, yes. So coming out of the churchyard, we cross this little lane and we come up on a public footpath, but it's actually the first Fittleworth Scout and Guide headquarters on the other side of this fence, and the public footpath takes you round this up towards the woods. So we're going to go around this rather utilitarian building and get back onto the footpath. This seems to have sort of been positioned on the footpath.
So, enjoying the leaves.
Yeah, we like kicking the leaves. And then we get onto this little pathway here through this mixed wood of beech, holly. What else? We've got a few yews.
That's fantastic. The layer of leaves here, there's so many different leaves, it's so cool.
We've seen some chestnut as well in there. And then if I look down, there what looks like the bowling green, which I think this was an old sand pit down there. I think this is an old quarried pit that now obviously has been made use of. Right, nearly at the end of this little section. You alright?
Yeah.
And we come down to this is really actually on an island round Fittleworth, this little bit. You've got the main road that goes over to Petworth. You've got the road that we're behind us would take you to Pulborough. And then there's a side road that takes you down to Bury. So it's a little triangular piece of land. And now we cross this road, follow this footpath, and we get into this, which I think is pretty dog walking country. There's a car park, proper car park up ahead, and I think there'll be a sign to tell us that it's Hesworth Woods, if I've got that right. There's the sign. Oh, wait a minute, it looks like the sign's actually been removed. Huh. But there is over here Hesworth Common. So let's go and have a little gander through this. You've got the Serpent Trail, I don't know what that is. And then I guess you can kind of wonder, which way would you like to go, Julia?
Don't know.
Well, we'll go this way then, shall we? Beautiful woodland. This is that time of year, as we've already pointed out, where the ground is just carpeted with a whole range of different leaves, and the sun shines through the denuded trees, giving you so much more of a view and light. And actually, if you look on our left, you can see the ground, I hope you can see the ground rises up, and you probably get a good view down into, I think, Byworth is beyond this. Not sure. But lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Predominantly oak I'm seeing in a minute.
Yeah, and there's some beech, birch there. Silver birch by the looks of things, and of course there's lots of pine.
And various hollies.
And various, oh yes, various hollies. Sorry.
Right.
Bracken over there. But I think if we can just get up to the top of that ridge and have a look at the view, that will be probably our walk done.
Yes.
How's the legs?
Oh, they're doing fine. How's yours?
Yeah, I think so. We're going to climb up this little ridge here now and see what we see at the top through the bracken. As we get into winter, of course, the frost will start coming. The ground will really harden up, and it will be lovely to get out on a brisk morning's walk in the cold, still air of winter, coming into some what looks like heather here, as well as the bracken. It is amazing how in such a short area in Britain the landscape changes. You're feeling the climb.
Yep.
You've not really gone very far, and yet already gasping for air.
Whew. So pretty.
Through the heather here, and yes, as I suspected, ahead of us, what an amazing view We've got the South Downs in the distance there, some gorse with the yellow flowers. Here's some more, and look at this vibrant one coming up, and then a viewing platform to sit on with a trig point. You're right, Julie.
Yeah. Well, I did not expect to see this up here, to be
No,
fair.
I didn't. I've never been here before. We have it to ourselves. And here, our viewing platform to see this magnificent view right next to the trig. And here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us. But we are lords and ladies of all we survey. Well, we can have a sit down on that chair.
Catch our breath.
Shame we didn't bring a nice flask of tea or coffee.
Yeah.
And some
lunchbox
sandwiches.
and stuff.
Another time.
Hindsight, hey?
Thank you so much for joining us. Do join us again on the next one, wherever we happen to be. But thank you, Julie. It's been great.
Thank you for bringing me along.
Oh, it's a first for me. Till the next time, take care. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, become a patron, support what we do, and we'll see you on the next one. Till then, goodbye.
Bye.
Right, gonna sit down.
Yep.